Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, tbkc, and all this other good shit. Check it out. This is one thing I want to sort of make to especially a lot of the newer people in the American bully world, especially because it's different here. If you're buying a dog, it's two different facets that you must take to this. You have a couple different types of breeders. Certain breeders are going to pump them out, and they're going to pump them out fast, and that's what's going to happen. And a lot of times they'll pump out and they'll sell you just about anything, you know. That's the way it works. That's why we have so many people complain about the quality of puppies they've gotten later on. Like, this guy sold me a trash puppy, this guy sold me a trash puppy, and that happens. But then you have the flip side of that coin, and this is what I want to tell y'all about, man. Look, I've just gotten a dog that I've waited 8-9 months for. I've got another dog right now that I'm close to 2 years on waiting for, just because it's the right breeding. I trust what the breeder is trying to do to get me an excellent dog. My patience is one of the reasons that I believe that I actually have success. You know, I've had a good amount of success at getting the type of dogs that I want, because I'm willing to wait for it. I'm not so pressed, you know what I mean? Yes, I sent deposits, yes, I paid for whole dogs, and I'll just wait it out, like, man, let me know when it's coming or whatever. And if it's not up to quality, don't do that. I've got several people who I work with now who like, oh man, no, if you saying it ain't that, you know what I'm saying, let's just wait till the next litter. I just don't want a trash dog. Then I have other people who, you know, will take it to whatever level they want to. Oh my God, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about it is that most ethical breeders will not promise you a time span to say, oh, I'm gonna get you a dog in 2 days, or I'm gonna guarantee that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So if you want to jump on a waiting list, they're not gonna guarantee you a time frame. They're gonna guarantee you quality. If you're in a rush, you're more so in a rush for like a pet quality dog, because most of the time with show quality dogs, they are the elite dogs. And if a person is saying, this is what I'm gonna get you, a show quality dog, you may have to wait a litter or two. You may be blessed and lucky in that situation that your dog comes right away. I've had that happen also. But the one thing that you should always respect is if you know of a breeder, and this breeder is not known for putting out junk dogs, not putting out trash. You can't find a bunch of people who say they got a puppy and they had to put their puppy down. We got hip issues, we got heart issues. This dog was just garbage, nothing but a medical bill. I had to put my dog down. I had to do this, I had to do that, I had to do this. If you're not saying those type of things about a certain breeder, I tell you what, the best thing you can do is wait for that quality, because the dog's game is a numbers game. So when you got puppy millers and people who are willing to put out anything, you get a lot of those complaints, because these people are willing to throw anything out there in your lap just to make the quick sale. If you gave me 5,000, there go your dog, I'm done with it after that. Oh, he died a couple weeks later. Well, that's not my problem, you know what I mean? Change the phone number, whatever. When you got people who are serious about their quality, they might tell you, hey, I don't really like the way this dog is coming around. I don't like this litter. You know, something there, you know, they'll pay the extra money for testing and whatever to make sure that you're getting quality. Now, I know that we live in a microwave society, and the very first thing that we want is something when we want it at that very moment, because that's what it's got to be. But at the same time, wouldn't you wait for a great dog instead of getting an average dog right now? Wouldn't you wait for a very good healthy dog instead of getting a dog that you'll have to put down in a couple months? That's the difference, you know. I've been hearing this. See people go around with the debates left and right, but the truth of the matter is it's always an inconvenience when you have to wait. Trust me, I don't be happy about waiting. I want to get my little Dobermans here and see what they talking about. And you know, I was too pumped when my other dog got here or whatever. But at the end of the day, I was pumped about the quality. The wait was worth the while. Now, if, you know what I mean, I could have got that dog, you know, 2 years ago, and it would have been like another dog that I had, and I have had that happen. Another dog that I paid $5,000 for, and the next thing you know, I had to put her down. You know, she had some severe issues that kept on coming up. It wasn't with the American bully breed, but it was some issues that I wasn't comfortable with even trying to fix. And I thought the most humane thing to do was to go ahead and put the girl down. So I put her down, you know, and it wasn't that I was rushing or anything. This was a reputable breeder, and I don't think he could have foreseen that coming. And, you know, and it was all good. But I tell you one thing, I enjoy the fact of waiting on the one that I did have to wait on and got a great quality dog with no complaints, and she's turned out to be a monster compared to the one that I got, you know, split second. And oh yes, you know, before she's a year old, you got to put a needle in her. This is the facts, man. You know, so sometimes y'all have to take that into context. You know, don't be in such a rush. You know, take time on what you're doing. You know, and if you investing in your program, or if you're investing in a family pet, or whatever or whatever you're trying to get, at least have enough patience and and enough common sense in the situation to understand that dogs and puppies are not made in a lab. They're actually, you know what I mean, it's a process to it, and the good breeders might take a little bit of time, but the truth of the matter is, they'll get you quality. Their reputation depends on it. Their dogs depend on it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Y'all take your time. Y'all do your research. You know, don't be in a rush to jump at the first little cute puppy face that you see, because I'm telling you, those cute puppy faces grow into big puppy problems. Well, big dog problems, rather. Until next time, much love, y'all. Peace.